Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Friday. We
Friday.
made it.
Yes.
We made it through the week. I'm actually quite happy, because it hasn't really rained this week. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's been nice.
It's actually good weather. It's
Hmm.
nice to wake up to sunshine
Yes.
for a change. And this weekend, apparently, is going to be very hot.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Oh,
Our cup
exciting.
like 25.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't want it like 30s. Blech, don't want that. It's too much.
Yeah.
And no breeze. No thanks. No
Yeah.
thanks at all. So welcome, guys. This is LABRISH Live. For those that don't know, this is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And also, for those that don't know, I'm All Things Sugar and Sade, and I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
Amazing. And we are talking about Love Island season 11, episode 18 at the moment. Yes. Before we get into things, guys, have you booked that like button? There's quite a few of you already in here. Have you booked it? Please do upon entry. Appreciate that. And Nana, if people want to get closer to us,
what you guys need to do is sign up to our YouTube membership. I have put the link in the chat. It is just $1.99.
Just $1.99.
Exactly. Cheap. It's very cheap, and you will get an extra episode from us every week, as well as when we get to over 100 members in there, we're going to start doing membership lives where you can tell us what you want, and we will implement it as much as we can. But it's a really cool way for you to support us, and for us to also tell you what our plans are as well, and be a part of the process. And then you get rewarded with a star next to your name.
Yeah. Blue star get.
Exactly. The blue stars are in the house. You guys been chatting from jump.
Honestly. Sorry, it's meant to Excel is not a blue star.
Oh, for real, husband. You need to sign up. You need to sign up for real.
Saying I'd like to get closer to Nana the Black Fairy.
Thank you.
I was gonna say some stuff, but I won't. Okay, who's in the chat? Who's here saying hi today?
I'm scrolling up. Okay, so who entered the chat first thing in the morning was Jordan Parker.
Ooh, hey.
Ron White.
I love that.
Sonia Barley's in the house. Proverbs as well. Marilyn, Erin J, Judy, and Leah is in the house. Kim Brown, Waving Cat Designs, Chef 13, Mints Excel. Ara is in the house. CJ, hey.
Hello, people. Let me just, someone's asking for the link. Let me just see if I can I post that in there? Does that work? No. Oh, it does. Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
On the Instagram, sorry.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hello, people. This episode, there was a lot going on. We had Matilda and Connor have their dinner dates and have the Islanders get to know them. AYO kisses Umar in the kiss and blow game. AYO. And then we have Matilda also spilling the beans on Ronnie, what he's really like outside the villa. What's your one word to sum up the episode? Pop yours in the chat, and Nana, what is yours?
Okay. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed? Oh,
yeah. That's what I'm gonna go with. Disappointed to say the least. But I'm disappointed. I want AYO out.
Ooh,
that's what I want. He's got to go.
Is there results? No, wait. Do we have a vote? We have the results of the vote tonight.
That will be tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That we did. Yeah. Yeah. I'm disappointed.
Yeah. If AYO goes, it's not going to look great for Mimii, man.
I know.
It's not.
What's your one word?
Oh, my one word. It's two.
Yeah.
Thirsty behavior. Just thirsty. Absolute thirsty behavior. I think displayed by Jess and AYO. like absolutely fair. And Sean, just you guys are starved. You're parched. What's worse than parched? Just on death's door or something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's dry.
Yeah.
Proper. Hungry. I don't know. Starving. Yeah, really thirsty behavior. I didn't like it. What are people saying?
Okay.
Oh, dehydrated. That's a good one, Beverly. Yes.
So says atrocious. Sonia Barley says crestfallen. Design says clown. Beverly says confusion. CJ says embarrassment.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Kim says rejection. Yes, Erin J. Dehydrated. Yes. Taylor says thirsty. Yeah, dehydrated is the one. And Carol says predictable. We did kind of lead in that direction towards the end. And Bree Talks TV says audacious. Mate,
it's a lot. There's a lot. So yeah, we start with the bombshells, the new bombshells, Matilda and Connor doing their dinner dates. Matilda was up first with Omar. The dish that he made, he said he's never made it before. Why are you making it? It seems strange to me. You know, Matilda asks him his type. He says he doesn't have a type. He just likes a pretty face. And I feel like when he saw that wasn't really going anywhere, he was just like, oh, and personality. Like, I really like a good personality too. Matilda says, you know, she likes kindness. Kindness is everything to her. Do you know what I mean? Then Omar's just like, yeah, I'm a family man. Like, I'm a real family man too. Just like whatever. Then he gets mesmerized by her eyes. Yeah. And this is like a running theme of the night as well, of the whole episode as well. It's just like they didn't have enough of it like previously, so it was just like, right, we got to get our liked eye content. We've been lacking.
I think the last time was last week. You know what? Now I'm going to start making a note of it.
Yeah.
How frequently we have to be reminded of the desirability of light to blue eyes. Like, I need to make a note because it's like, okay, guys.
Honestly, if I drank properly, it would be a fun drinking game. Like, seriously. Like, they're doing it again. Shot. So yeah, he's just like, oh, your eyes are so sick. There's greenish, they're grayish green. Do you know what I mean? Like, he loved her dress as well and everything. And he said in the hut, I think that this is the best connection so far or something like that. Yeah. No, what he said to her also was like, oh, you know, this could be something. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was going along those lines. Maybe I found the person. Just like, didn't you use this on Mimii?
Yes.
This was the same thing you said to Mimii, no? Like, what? You got no he's got no riz. Like, that's it. That's as far as it goes.
He's just easy on the eye and has a good body, but Omar is displaying nothing.
Yeah.
Like, what else is there to like? Are you funny?
No, later on, I think it's Uma said like, oh, he's really funny. I was just like, okay, they're not showing us that. I mean, I don't watch the extra bits, was unseen bits. I don't watch that, so I don't know. Yeah,
nothing suggested that he was funny in that. Actually, Sean comes off a bit better in extra.
Sean,
yeah, I was like, oh, see, Sean is a little bit more funny, laddie. Like, he's not as straight and cringe as they show him in the normal. But there was nothing of Omar. I don't even think he really featured again.
Really? Okay, just background character.
Properly.
NPC, would you? Oh.
Yes, NPC. Exactly.
Rude. So then we see Grace and Connor have their dinner date. Connor basically reveals that he lives in Cornwall. He's only had 2 relationships and he's 28. And his first one was when he was 26. Yeah. And then what? I was just like, this. Then he said he'd been single for about a year. So I was just like, huh? Like, that math. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not great at math. But that math did not seem like it was mathing.
All I could take from that is you had 2 situationship type stuff in a year, and you've been single for a year. And before then, you had never been able to get into a relationship. It's not looking good for him.
No, it isn't.
Like, because 6 months to me, I don't consider a 6 month short relationship like, oh my god, that was a relationship. It's like, come on, dude, and you had 2 of them in a year. Like, that's, you're just dating.
Yeah, it's not like a full-blown relationship. Not really. Depends what you've done. I don't know. It depends how fast. Because if you like move in together, I don't know. Like, that seems crazy, but people do that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Also, Grace then says, you know, what she likes. She was talking about what she likes, and she was saying like dark features, dark eyes, a manly man. And I was just like, is this code for black? Is it like, is this code?
Oh, is the addition of manly man in there?
Serious.
Interesting.
Because like dark features, dark eye, I don't know, manly man. I don't know. But I do think she likes him. I actually do.
There was something. It was a little bit more flirty than how she's definitely spoken to any of the other guys.
Yeah.
So yes, I think
there was something.
I think.
Yeah, she also is there a comment.
No, Erin said Connor was and is lame.
I can't lie. I'm not connecting. I'm not like, and I was thinking about this actually, slight tangent, but I think, you know, because all these girls are just like, oh, I love a Cockney, do you know what I mean? Like, especially the ones outside London. Like, I definitely know I like guys from London. Like, do you know, and I've always liked for guys from London. I don't really like guys from outside London, like, especially from our community. Do you know what I mean? Maybe Birmingham, like, do you know what I mean? But that's probably, I don't mind a little bit of an accent.
I can kind of see the Manchester.
Yeah. But like outside of the main cities, I'm not, maybe it's about being in a city type of person. That's what I prefer. But like, I don't like these coastal blacks. I'm not. I don't think I don't really get them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not connecting. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but also the thing is, it's like Love Island doesn't seem to pick the specimen of guy that may be still alluring, but they don't have that city charm to them. Connor is a bit wet.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything from him. I'm still getting like, I don't know, a romantic painter. There's just something a little bit about him.
Yeah.
But maybe it will get better. Maybe he will warm up.
You think he's romantic paint? What? Like from,
like
how?
Like just sits around. Just get like whimsical type of person.
Do you think he does Pilates?
Yes, that type of yes. That's the type of guy I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear it. Maybe he's like,
that's it. He's giving me hippie vibes.
Hippie, beach.
You know, go along with it. Let's go surf. Like, just
that's very. No, I don't want to do none of that. Not interested. But yeah, that's what I was getting from Connor. Grace does say to Connor, like, you know, there's still definitely something there with her and Joey. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. They're not closed off, but it seemed like she was hinting like we're close to that. Do you know what I mean? All the girls think Connor is fit, by the way. Apart from, I don't remember. No. Harriet, maybe she did say it, but I didn't think Harriet was really shooting her shot with him, to be honest.
No, she wasn't. Harriet seems firmly still hung up on Ronnie for some reason.
Like, babe,
pissed with that situation where her head isn't back in the game, and it's like, dude, you haven't got time to lament over Ronnie.
No, because you could be out Friday.
Tomorrow.
Do you know what I mean? Seriously. On Instagram, someone said Pilates by the sea.
Yes. You know, that's some women's type to a T, but it's just, for me, it's just a little bit like, oh. Like, what can you do? Not really.
Anyway, Joey's watching, and he's just like, can we have a lot less chat and a lot more eating, please? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's all this conversation? Do you know what I mean? He was really giving, that's the energy I would have. Like, what's going on? Stop talking, start eating. Then we see Sean and Matilda. Sean and Matilda seem like a match made in heaven, and it definitely seemed to come out in this date straight away.
Yes.
You know, she thought he was cute. They were having banter about the steak. He was staring into her eyes, obviously. He's just like, oh, are they a light brown? She's like, no, they're hazel.
Sean does make me laugh.
He does. And then she's like, guess the sweet I like. He's like, she telepathically put it in his mind. And he guessed correctly. It's watermelon slice, which he does have in the shop, which we saw the other day. Yeah. She does carry those.
I don't believe her.
You don't? You think she's saying?
Yes. I think whatever he said, she was going to say, yeah, that's right, because she fancies him. I was like, Matilda, don't try and be slick.
That would be a good play, though.
Like, and even the way she was like, I just wanted you to say just that. I was like, this is lyrics. Like, I know lyrics when I hear it.
You think? Oh, maybe. That's a good thingy. That's because did she say it up or did he say it up? I can't remember. Because if she set it up and she was gonna say yes to everything, I'm definitely bagging that. Definitely not that I'm dating, but I'm gonna add that to the arsenal. What do you mean?
I'm telling you, it was I was like, this girl's slick. But
yeah,
so cute. So then I believe that she really does like Sean.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You're on his batty. You actually really do like him.
Yeah.
And somebody has to like him. So it's cute.
But it seems like they suit, to be honest. You know what I mean? He asks her, what does she go for? And she says, like, tanned, nice teeth, like kind, but muscles. And he was just grinning from ear to ear. He's just like, this is me. Yeah. Absolutely. What do you call it? Made for each other. Connor has a date with Nicole. There was even no point showing it. Like, I just there was no conversation here. Apart from it was just funny when he said that he is a rugby player, and then Nicole immediately tells the terrorists, the people on the terrace, he made rugby. And Nicole's Kieran is like, thanks, Nicole. Yeah. You're making it worse. It's serious. So she's basically saying that, yeah, they're closed off, do you know what I mean? And it can't be changed, and that's that. I do think Nicole likes him though. I think she's a bit sweet on him, but she's made her decision. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think if she was more open, then she would think it. They were playing Thames as well, like which I noted. I was just like, oh, I love that. And then the final dates, Matilda had a date with Will, and as they get up to hug, she actually spills the drink, which Uma was so happy about until Kieran like let her know, no, she spilled it, not Will. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, they seem to be getting on really well. Uma was there stressing. He talks about being coupled up with her, but he does say that he's open. He said he was open about 2 or 3 times.
Yes,
I didn't like the repeatedness of that at all.
I think Will was feeling her.
Yeah, you think? Because she's sweet on him. I agree with him on that. She definitely likes him. She fancies him, but I wasn't sure.
I think that's probably more a bit of Will's speed. Like he would like her. I don't know how he's gonna play it, but at some point, I think these two are gonna. Yeah, there was just way too much of a glint in his eye. It's like, I think he likes this chick, and I don't know. Is she gonna be faster than Uma? I don't know. There's something where I just think he'd get more warmth out of. So
he's more guaranteed to stay at this moment in time. If he was hedging his bets, it makes sense for him to go after Matilda because he's more likely to stay. Do you know what I mean? Like at least another week. Whereas Uma, because he doesn't really know where her head is at, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Like, it's just like, I think he's just trying to get another option because none of the other girls, I don't think he wants any of the other girls, basically.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So,
who else is he going to kind of make a beeline for? Basically, Harriet at this moment.
Yeah. Will, Jess, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. None of them seem to be like vibing with him in any way. So if he can get fresh blood out of Matilda, and they did
Mhm.
have a little something, so,
Yeah, she definitely fancies him. Do you know what I mean?
yes.
Sorry, someone was asking about my lip combo from yesterday. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to put it in the comments after the show.
Yeah,
Just
there you
remind.
go. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because yesterday I can't even. No, I do know. I'll put it in the comments. Okay, cool. So then we had Mimii and Connor, which was arguably the driest date ever. It was so dry, and I was just like, did the producers hate Mimii or what? Because what did they talk about, please? Like, do you know what I mean? Apart from her saying, "Oh yeah, I'm coupled up with AYO. We're not closed off, but we're enjoying each other." Do you know what I mean? Him complimenting her on the presentation of the food. What did they talk about?
There weren't anything, and it wasn't good. I don't know. I do want more for Mimii though, because it's falling very flat. Like, we're just not getting anything from her as well. Like, like a sense of, is she funny? What could she bring out of somebody? Even if she went into wing woman mode, like, because you're closed off with AYO, like, just like, what do you like? Like, what do you do? Like, just something else from her. It's like we're not getting that chat. And it is like, it's going to be easy for her to go soon as well.
This is the thing. Like, my note is just like, Mimi's a bit dry. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the date was dead. Like, and like, I get it. Like, you have different types in Love Island. I do get that. Do you know what I mean? But I just think like it works better if you're bubbly or curious, or even if you have an attitude. Like, it just works better if you have something. Like, you're showing something. You know what I mean?
Literal something to you.
Yeah.
Like, not just answering questions, but a something else. And it's like, I think that would have been a perfect time for her to, because, if you're not really on him and you're just saying like, actually, I'm fixed on AYO, then especially against other people, you can start bouncing.
Yeah.
You're just in wing woman mode. Like, this person would love you. Didn't like, I'm not getting that energy from her.
Yeah.
It's like, I kind of need a little bit more. Like, you are on a TV show. Like, please remember. Remember what Whitney was giving us. Whitney was giving us side running commentary to everything.
Whitney, Ella, Catherine, like 3 very different black girls. We were talking about black girls, like 3 very different. Do you know what I mean? And we got personality from every single one of them. Although Ella made me cry with her begging, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I need more.
But we got, oh my god.
Beverly said, living in Portsmouth, you think? I know.
Mate, I just need something. I need something. Yeah, so basically it gave me the vibe that he was not interested in her in the first place. I think the producers made him pick her. Like, I just don't get it. So then the dinner's over, the bombshells meet everybody. Uma again with the eyes. So she sees Matilda. Oh, your eyes are gorge. I was rolling my eyes like, oh, shut up.
It's 2 times for Uma now. I need her to stop with this. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Can you not just say that you're pretty? Or you look nice? Or it's just, and there's an intensity in which she does it that it does. I can't lie, man. It rubs me up the wrong way.
Yeah, it does.
Gives me an icky feeling.
Yeah, it's a bit intense. But the fact that they left it in the edit, because that was like a throwaway, didn't need to be. So this is what I'm saying. You have an agenda.
Yes.
You're trying to make us brown-eyed people feel. This is the blue-eyed brown-eye experiment.
Exactly. It's just a lot. But I so from the jump, I would say in all of their dates, I actually liked Matilda.
Yes. I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, her warmness. She seems quite engaging in conversations with each person that came along, and I was like, I actually like her.
Yeah, she's good vibes.
Yeah, she's good. She's a welcome addition.
Yeah.
Sort of,
I like, and she seems like she's herself. Like, she's not trying to be nothing but her. Do you know what I mean? I like that. She definitely. We talked about Shauna yesterday. She's definitely that kind of vibe as well. And I really like Shauna.
Yeah.
I really did. Yeah. So I like it. I think she's gonna be great. So then Matilda talks to the girls. Do you know what I mean? She tells everyone to call her Tilda, not Tilly. Nicole asks what her favorite date, who was her favorite date, and she says she didn't pick one. She was just like, well, Omar surprised her. He's like smooth, and that's when Umar was just like, yeah, he's funny as well. Just like, really? Sean was a bit of her in general anyway, and she thought that Will was nice too. But yeah, she's definitely coming across with a great vibe. Connor chatting to the boys, he basically then kind of says, yeah, he's only had 2 exes. One was blonde, one was brunette, and so they were like chalk and cheese. Sorry?
I sat there scratching my head for a second, like chalk and cheese, different hair colors. Okay.
Is hair color personality?
I need a guy to really like explain this thing to me, because I'm at a loss. It's literally you can change your hair color. So I don't get it. I don't get the chalk and cheese of it all. That same blonde can be a brunette. The brunette can be a blonde. What is it?
What is it? It just doesn't make any. It just. And the thing is, the blonde is probably a dyed blonde. Do you know what I mean? Or she's probably a brunette.
Probably
so what are you talking about? Exactly. What are you talking about?
So it's like chalk and cheese. Like there's so many variations. What you told me was your 2 exes are white.
Yeah.
That's literally what you said.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Unless he's not allowed to say black.
Yeah.
Because it's like no one ever says black. I like black. I've dated black. They can't say mixed race either. Like no one says it ever. So like that's the only thing. I'm just like, maybe brunette means black. I don't know.
That would be new. That would be new if all of a sudden there was some type of code like brunette now means black girl. That would be very funny.
That'll be insane. Yeah. But yeah, I just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just wasn't warming to Connor at all. Do you know what I mean?
A waving cat design says, did you see the post about Connor on Shea Borough? Then you'd understand about him. No, well, there's a post on Shea Borough.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Yeah, but as Newbie said, Connor was making clear what his type is. I think so. I think we can deduce that it's like it is. Connor lives
he lives in Cornwall, isn't it? Yeah.
In a very white part of the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I would expect, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's living up to all of my expectations of him. Like he's just a black guy, probably and likes white girls.
Yeah. I just don't want him to play in the faces of the black girls that are there. Do you know what I mean? Because there was no, if that's your preference, you don't like Mimii. So what the fuck?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So why did you even do that?
Didn't Teddy do similar?
With who?
Feelings of Teddy being a bit like, oh, he could do. Did he talk to a couple of black girls? But really, that ain't his type. But yeah, he is giving me vibes of Teddy though. There's some, not just his looks, just even how he talks and everything. It's giving me Teddy vibes. Like a woman could walk all over him. I'm not sure.
Oh, he did it with Kaz. Oh, were they same season? Okay.
Yeah. I'm remembering now. I was thinking there was something. I remember Teddy, me having expectations, and then he let me down.
Aaron shouting at you.
You had expectations, Nana. Oh, Connor. No, I didn't. He's literally what I thought he was gonna be. I didn't want to say it yesterday though, because we hadn't seen enough. I wanted to give him a chance, but yes, he literally is a black man from Cornwall.
With locks, which to me,
I don't
know if this is a wrong thing to say, but like, I find his locks performative. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know, like, I mean, obviously we don't know much about him, but it's just like, is it because you're in a white environment that you think that you have to have signifiers that enhance what you believe it is to be black? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm just like, Not sure what's going on, but I don't know the guy. I don't know the guy. You know, seriously, just my opinion.
Somebody else is saying about the Shade Borough post.
Oh, I need to go on it then.
Yeah, all right.
Let's a 2-minute break.
Let's have a look. I'll go onto the Shade Borough and see. Is this recent as well?
How recent?
Because you know Shade Borough posts non-stop.
Oh no, here he is. Old photos are making a thing. He says, "Why does the dog lick his own dick? Because he can't make a fist." What?
What?
Oh God. Okay, I need to share it.
Yeah, because
oh, you can't. He's proud, isn't it? The fact that he didn't clean it up before he went.
Let's look over the the Shade Borough post together.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get it up because what the hell?
Everyone's like, share Sade.
sorry, I'm coming.
And Demi J says you are going to be gagged.
Oh, okay. So that's number one. And then someone said I could tell this is this. Why does the dog lick his own dick? Because he can't make a fist. Why do they put a line through that? I can see what it says.
So this was the caption. This is from his Insta. Yeah.
Yeah. And
he looks like Michael B. Jordan there.
He does.
Yeah.
Bro, why is this guy's hair so high? What the fuck? Did he try to do edges? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is that?
Okay. Oh God. So good night out of the other days with these lads. Night out, piss, Turo, best mates, banters, drinks. Yeah. All right,
no, not hashtag black, hashtag white.
So the locks are kind of newish then, I guess, yeah?
Sorry, say that again?
The locks may be new.
They might be new. This guy, no, someone needs to blow this up. You know those photos of the in the hair shops with the old hairstyles? Yeah. He can fit right in. Wow.
Oh, he's one of those.
He was supposed to be for Mimii. The producers are going straight to hell. Where I spat out my drink. Oh my God. Sorry.
Blazing Squad. Yes.
Oh my God.
Aaron says Connor is exactly who I think he is. Oreo drowned in milk. Aaron said that.
I'm not going to go on his Instagram right now. Maybe we'll do that later.
Oh, no. There's even an old Instagram pic of him naked, covering his bits with a carrot in the snow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go, guys.
Yeah. Violin says we can have white. Of course we can have white friends. Of course you can. Yeah. So then
on Twitter as well. Yeah, for real. Somebody go dig in. Let's see if he's got problematic tweets as well.
Oh yeah.
So Jess is the one, isn't it? We know that him having Mimii was just for bants.
Yeah, Jess or Harriet. Maybe her hair's too wild. But okay, so Matilda and Connor, they swap places. So Matilda goes to talk to the boys. Do you know what I mean? They ask her, how do you know Ronnie? And basically she used to date his best mate. But they're all good. Do you know what I mean? There's no beef between them or anything like that. They're sound. She does say that her dates were good and that she's looking for someone who's obviously good looking, but with a kind heart. Connor chats to the girls. Jess, you know, shows her desperation immediately. She asks, is like, why did you pick all the girls? Do you know what I mean? Was it just initial attraction? And he says, yeah, and I also wanted to be a bit ballsy as well. Do you know what I mean? She's trying to play for that alpha male role, it seems. Mimii does say, you know, we're happy to have you. She made a point of saying that. when they kind of disperse, you see Omar talking to Matilda. They kind of like slower than everybody else. And, you know, he's just like, you know what, I have to tell you something. You know, she's just like, oh, what? Like, you know, she's like, oh, you got really pretty toes. And he's just like, maybe I've got a bit of fetish, but you got really pretty toes.
Cringe.
Yeah, yucky. Just,
I think he got filed down the pecking order after that.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, no. Like,
yeah.
Say something funny, innit? Like,
Yeah.
It was cringy. It was cringy and a little bit
desperate, no?
Yeah. Like you're really, really trying. So maybe Omar's with Jess.
Mm-hmm.
He can see Jess is making a play for Connor. He needs to try and secure something, doesn't he, really?
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
He's got to try hard.
He has to, yeah.
Sonia said nasty boy.
But he said, but his segue then was, and I really want to have a chat with you later. It's just like, what if she doesn't like that? Do you know what I mean? Like you just did it immediately. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Violin says Omar's the type of guy that never toasted a girl. Is it tasted or tasted? Toasted a girl to get them. So he doesn't in. I think he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
The type of guy.
Claudia Wright is saying on Instagram, please send in Dr. Umar for his backside. We're not talking about Connor. And it also says that comment from Connor tells me everything I need to know about him. The producers are playing it in our faces at this point. Yes, I think. And Pataki Photo says that Teddy did it with Rachel back in the day. Were Rachel and Casimir say? I didn't even know. I can't even remember. Sometimes so.
That year was a mess for the black girls, though. That's all I remember. Like it was very much like taking a piss. But there seemed to be a chink of hope when Teddy came in. Then he played as well, and I was like, "Oh, here we go again." Like,
he was getting abused by Faye, and he liked it.
This is the whole thing. Continuously liked it.
Weird flex. So then we have Grace and Joey. Basically, Grace was saying, "Could you hear everything that was going on?" Do you know what I mean? Joey just looked a little bit stressed. That was generally a little bit stressed and stuff. We see Matilda, Mimii, and Tiffany. Basically, Tiffany gives her the lowdown of where things with her and Ronnie. Do you know what I mean? And Matilda does say here, she does say to Tiffany, I'm just like, okay, what's going on with Matilda? But we'll talk about that later. But she does say here that he's really lovely. He comes across, I know he comes across as a player, but he's really a good guy. Do you know what I mean? She did say that. So then Sean, he's chatting to the other girls and he's just, talking about how he guessed the watermelon right and he's so happy about that. Do you know what I mean? And then he was like, when she shouted Ronnie, I was thinking, oh my God, it's a lot. And Harriet's just like, surely not, So they're happy how that's turned out, that they're just friends essentially. He thinks that she's got really good energy, and Harriet's just like, I'm so glad that someone's coming for you, which I translated into no one is coming for me. So I'm sad.
You know what? I listened to that and I was like, Harriet, stupid girl, get your head in the game. If he goes, you've got nobody to keep you safe. Like literally, I was like, dude, like, snap out of this. Like, survival of the fittest. But I'm saying, how can somebody's come for you? Do you have somebody for yourself?
She's there being wingman to Sean, and she hasn't sorted her own. She hasn't sorted her own thing, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Out. Like, I don't want her to go, but she's so messy. She could just leave.
Yeah,
like one of those. Just standing there alone, looking.
I don't want her to. I don't want her to. I really don't. No.
Aaliyah Shaw says on Connor's Instagram, all the way at the bottom, he literally has a photo with it saying Oreo.
No way. Guys, are you being for real?
I will go exploring.
Oh, please. Someone send me this. Someone send us the link. Send it to Arnie's. I might share it later. Kieran talked to Nicole, and basically Nicole was just like, how was it watching that? Was you worried at all? And Kieran was just like, it would be strange if I felt nothing. Do you know what I mean? But Nicole's not interested, and they're just exactly where they are. Do you know what I mean? Together and happy at the moment. Joey, Grace, Will, and Uma have a bit of a conversation. Joey's the shit stirrer, first of all. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He just brings up, like, he's like, how you doing, Uma? Like, what was going on with you? Do you know what I mean? And, just baiting the fact that she was trying to listen to the conversation. And she was just like, obviously, I was trying to listen, duh. Like, do you know what I mean? But Will, it's just like, oh, so you've been trying to play it cool, and he said like something along the lines of like, it would be good to have some reassurance. So, I think Grace and Joey leave at this point. Just Grace leading.
Grace was literally like this. When you're feeling this is a couple's conversation that's got a little bit sticky and we should exit. Like, let's go and talk over there. Joey's so slow. Like, we had to drag him. He was still there trying to eavesdrop. What's wrong with you?
Do not spy and detective. It's just like, this is my work. So yeah. So Uma felt a bit disheartened by that comment from Will. And basically, Will just explains to her, like, look, you haven't really told me that you really like me. Do you know what I mean? I've been clear with you. Do you know what I mean? I've been like clear, like, I like you and that sort of thing. And she kind of says, like, you just have to ask anybody. Anyone will tell you that I'm really interested in you. Do you know what I mean? And he feels reassured by this. Do you know what I mean? He feels like, that they have something now, and he feels, okay, this is all I needed to hear. And yeah, that when they're walking into the bedrooms, he goes, look, no, actually, before that hasn't happened yet. Let me pause. He says in the hut, like, things obviously move quickly in here. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to know how Uma's feeling, but obviously Matilda coming in has kind of left him thinking. Do you know what I mean? Because he's trying to stay. He's really, really, really trying to stay. Yeah,
he wants as long as he can get out of it. And I think it's fair, because if she has been playing her cards close to her chest, he's got to keep on looking.
He does.
But there's still, I don't know, there's like, I mean, as you're going along, I think we'll get to it. I think at that point, there was still a little bit of a sassiness when she was saying, like, I think a guy should show it more than the girl.
Yes. Yeah.
And still, when you're just like, remember, you're on Love Island. This isn't like set life, because other women are coming in constantly. So those types of rules can only loosely apply. Still not, you don't have to be Harriet desperate, but you still have to like mark your territory, like, he is mine. Like, I'm with him. You got to state that claim a little bit more.
I think Uma's trying to show that she's different. Like, do you know what I mean? She's kind of like doing the whole what Jess is doing, like, I'm the prize. Yeah. But Jess is like a little bit too strong with it. Do you know what I mean? And then, like, unfortunately, she's not the prize at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So, or no one's claimed the prize, basically. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just a bit thing. I think she's kind of like more in that camp. But yeah, or maybe she's just not feeling it that much, or she needs to be convinced a little bit more. But like in general, in life, I do agree with her. Like, do you know what I mean? I do. But like, I hear your point, like being on the show, like if you was in a couple with him and it was good, you'd be getting your followers be going up now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People be rooting for you too. I think so.
Yeah, you got to do that quite quickly. Yeah. Mimii has definitely got that gauge a bit better. Like, you have to lock into the dude that you're after. Like, this ain't the space for they're gonna chase me, because none of these guys have been really chasing anyone. So you got to read the environment.
Yeah, but she believes in her own source, and I do like that. Like, I do like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like the fact that I'm not gonna do that. Like, she'd rather go home, basically. Seriously. Also, can we just point out how the vibe in the villa has changed since Sam has gone? Like, it's not as, like, I know people aren't like super aligned and blah blah blah, but it's not as catty, it's not as tension heavy. Like, it's actually nicer without Sam, which I just reiterate, she was the freaking problem.
I
She
feel
was
you
a
on that.
negative girl, you know.
I feel you. I think, and Jess going would help even further.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
No, no,
agree.
no. I think that's quite that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Aaliyah said Sam, the head witch.
Yeah. Still leader of the cupboard. So yeah, then we see Sean and Matilda looking very, very, very cozy. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, Sean was talking about like wanting to play it cool, and Matilda's just like, no, just don't act cool, just go for it, you know? He says, and then he does. He's like, I'm gassed. I'm gassed. Seriously, you know, he thought he was in trouble because the whole Ronnie thing, like he didn't know how he was sitting. Do you know what I mean? He's like, Ronnie's been the bane of his journey. Do you know what I mean? He's just like, not Ronnie again. Matilda said, like, look, I chose you for a reason. I chose you for the main for a reason. Do you know what I mean? And she does say, you know, I don't understand it. Like, most girls like bad boys, and I just don't get it. Like, that's not what she's about at all. So, Sean basically asks she asks her basically asks him what he likes, and he's just like, you know, obviously good body, strong eyes, your eyes again, with your eyes I won the lottery. Like, bro, are you fucking for real? Seriously, this is nonsense. Pretty smile and great personality to match. Do you know what I mean? And she's just like, oh babe, don't be cute. Don't be cute. She was very much giving me London at that point, but she's not even from London, is she? But yeah, so they were just bonding, getting along really well.
Beckenham is considered London.
Oh, is it?
Just that south way. Yeah.
Okay. What's her postcode?
Croydon is as well considered like London. But yeah, it's on the edges.
It's on the edge, outskirts. So yeah, so then we have Will and Umar having a bit of chat. And then Will basically said they're going towards the bedrooms, going towards bedtime. And he says, like, look, in reality, I don't even want to get to know Matilda. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to do that. I want to get to know you. You know, I want to continue that. And that's very sweet, reassuring. Do you know what I mean? Very reassuring. Then in the bedroom, I don't know if anyone noticed this, but Connor was talking, yeah, and AYO was just staring at him, and I was just like, "Do you not like this guy?"
I didn't see that, was he?
He was dead staring. He was standing up, like just looking. It was almost like looking down on him. I was just like, "Is there a beat? Like, he's not feeling him, or is it because like he picked Mimii or something? Like, I don't know." Yeah.
Hang on. Erin says, Sade, I think when Will said that, I think it was a threat. He meant, I don't want to have to get to know this girl.
Maybe. Maybe, to be fair, I don't think she took it like that, but you got a good point, actually. Do you know what I mean? Because he keeps on talking about it.
I don't know. I didn't notice that from AYO though. Okay, so that's a point to start looking out for.
Yeah.
I did think he was way more welcoming to Omar. And maybe, you know, Omar is like another Londoner. Like, maybe there was just that type of, like, he seems more familiar than this guy does. So
yeah, maybe they're doing the reverse this season, because we've got like literally 3 black boys in there now, right? Do you know what I mean? One possible throwback, which could be Will.
He's not. He's just a white dude.
I think he's got a throwback in there. I think it's like Oliver Jack. But like, you know, because like last season they had the 3 black girls, isn't it? Or 4? Wait, 3.
Yeah, 3.
3. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So maybe they're doing it with the guys this time and trying to get that. I don't know.
Interesting. That would be an interesting flow if they had managed to get that going. But I don't know if these guys are not.
They're not that. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, as Oyo said, these black boys though, but yeah, they're not the same.
They're not black boy in this is the way the black girls.
Yeah. Even how the guys were last season as well. It's like it's not the same.
Yeah. One of those black boys is even
Debbie says one of the black boys is leaving tonight though.
It's gotta be Omar. Or AYO. But I doubt it's AYO. But then if AYO's going, the Mimi's going.
Yeah.
Unless they do the split thing again. No, but they wouldn't not. The Omar will go.
I think Omar is actually out of here.
Yeah.
He hasn't made an impact again. He's basically been a mock beer. Like, what you doing? It's not happening for you this time.
Yeah. So, Will does talk to the boys about Uma in the bedroom. He's just like, yeah, the slow burner thing, I get it. But what does it actually mean? So you don't get it. like we're not here to waste any time. Do you know what I mean? Sean's basically saying he's a very, very happy man. Like, definitely Matilda's definitely the vibe. Connor says to Matilda that that Grace is really pretty. I mean, he wants to get to know her. And Joey and Grace, however, are getting it on again, as well as Nicole and Kieran. They're the only people getting things at the moment.
Basically. But Joey and Grace's things. I think I saw the cover slightly lower, moving a bit rapidly. Now,
you think not rapid?
Did anybody else notice a bit of a rapid like hump in the flow of the duvet?
Do you think they would have full-blown sex in the room, like Joey Essex?
I don't know. Or it could have been rigorous pumping of genitalias. Like, I don't know, but I think I saw the cover moving. Not Gilda says yes, I did, man. That I was looking and I was like, hang on, that's a humping motion going on. Erin said Joey Def had sex.
But wouldn't they do it in the hideaway rather than
something went down in the hide? Yeah, that was the episode where there was like they had to cut things out, innit? That was the hideaway.
Oh no, even before that, when they were in the resort.
They've been doing stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Mate. I don't know. That's a bit grime. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that for Grace. I don't really care about Joey like that, but I don't like that for Grace.
That is his wife.
Really yeah.
These getting married by Christmas.
No, it's true. Okay, magazine spread, front cover, in fact.
Yeah.
And hello. They'll share the rights. Okay, so in the morning, Sean is absolutely buzzing for the day. The bombshells basically say they're going to go and talk to everybody. Matilda comes into the room and she's just like, yesterday was a 3 out of 5 for food, but a 5 out of 5 for company. Everyone's super, super happy. Robert.
It's true.
Says, Sade, white people are not shy. You think? Yeah, maybe they can't stop. Maybe they can't. Will basically chats to Joey and it's just like, look, his concern is he slept on it, so his concern now is that he's obviously exploring the spark, but what if it's not there? Do you know what I mean? Like, am I actually wasting my time? And at this point, I think fair. I actually do think fair. Not that I think that any woman should be pressured into anything. Do things in your own time. But if it doesn't work out for you because you wait so long, like, you have to kind of manage that. Do you know what I mean? Because the game is the game. So it's true. Yeah.
I think he's been kind of clear on that. In a way, it's kind of similar to what Sam was saying to Joey. Like, if I'm feeling like we should be getting closer because I want to get closer to you, but you're a bit of a, oh no, let's wait. Then I do have to start taking some responsibility that maybe I'm wasting my time and I'm being a placeholder for the guy that does come in, that you're like, oh my God, it's me and him.
Absolutely.
And he has to think about that because we ain't got time. And then some bombshell comes in and then you're like, but I never even lipped you. Like,
yeah. Exactly. Sean chats to Matilda. He actually brings her iced coffee. Do you know what I mean? And as he's sitting down or something, he basically headbutts her Do you know what I mean? It's just like, these two are perfect, seriously. She does taste it and she's like, next time I'm gonna need you to add some sugar. Do you know what I mean? Needs to do it better. And then they kind of do this lovey-dovey talk, like, do you know what I mean? So she was like, tell me you love me and everything. He's like, oh, steady on, like, but he was still on it. Do you know what I mean? He was saying to her, like, you're gonna have a busy day, but don't make it too busy. I can't have my girl chatting to other guys. Do you know what I mean? And she's just laughing through it. She's just like, I know when my bread's buttered. She's serious. And he's like, you got steak at home? Yeah, chewy steak. They were just going back and forth. The banter.
They have found each other.
They really have.
Like, it is, I don't know. Matilda doesn't look like she's faking it. I think she likes him, but I'm still wondering why.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but you know, everyone's got their time.
I get it. Because if she wants someone, she's over-indexed that she wants someone who is kind. Do you know what I mean? That's what she wants. So like Sean, he is that. Do you know what I mean? She might not mind a bit of cheesiness, you know? It's like Russell Wilson, Kiera, what's her name?
With Sierra.
Sierra. Why was I saying Kiera? Because
Sierra.
Because of Kieran. Yeah, Sierra.
Sierra, yeah.
It's like that. Do you know what I mean? She don't care if he's cheesy. That man. Oh, Westbrook. Sorry. Thank you, everybody. Thanks. Russell Westbrook. But like, yeah, that's her man. And she stick beside him, you know?
Yeah, she likes him. She likes him.
I
think Sean is gonna get the girl.
I hope so.
I think he is gonna get it. And maybe then when he's got her, we're gonna see what Sean is really like when he's grafting, because grafting Sean is making me cringe. But relationship Sean may actually be like, nah, he's a bit of a vibe actually.
Yeah. Like Will and Jesse.
That's it. Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Oh, is it Russell Wilson?
Yeah,
okay.
That's his name.
Cool. All right, cool. Okay, so Grace, Tiff, Mimii, and Uma are chatting about, well, Uma's talking about Will. You know, she's basically explained to them, like, yeah, Will was saying that I was, you know, I'm playing it really cool. Grace does say, like, look, he might, and she's really careful about this. And I thought, like, she's shown a level of maturity that I was just like, this place needs. Do you know what I mean? That he's done with kindness, not the harshness that Jess is doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just done. It seems like it's been done with love. Anyway, she's just like, yeah, I think he wants to take it to the next level, but you know, he's being respectful about how, do you know what I mean, you feel and how things are coming across to you. Do you know what I mean? And she said, you know, that, you know, she told them about what he said about, you know, not wanting to get Matilda and everything like that. And Tiffany is just like, it's just like, yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, you have to have the jealous vibes because it makes you realize that you really do like him. It's just like, Tiffany, are you talking about yourself? Are you talking about you?
Yes, she was.
Seriously. Oh my God. It's too funny. Tiffany, I think, is going to be cracking me up. I think Tiffany is another Harriet, but just in a different font.
They are. They're the same girl. Literally, they are. They're the same chick. She's just better put together and a bit more sinister, but it's the same girl. But I think Tiffany's gonna win. I don't want Tiffany to win over Harriet though, but I think she's gonna win.
Oh, she's gonna.
I think Harriet is just, she's not got her head in the game to stay longer, which is a shame. Unless they decide, the producers, like, Harriet is a winner and we're gonna bring in a guy for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Connor chats to Jess by the pool and asks her, you know, who you feeling at the moment. Jess, desperate Jess, that's what I'm going to call her now. It's just like, my eyes are on you, although you're not my usual type. You know, then she goes on like, yeah, and then he talks about him being family orientated, and then she asks him, are your mum and dad still together? Which I took offense to. I did. I took offense to it. Do you know what I mean? And then she's like, oh, it's so rare. Have you asked anyone else? Have they shown her? If it's not Jess, desperate Jess, then it's the producers, yeah? Have you shown anyone else ask this question? Do you know what I mean? Why are you asking him if his parents are still together? What are you trying to say? Do you know what I mean? Didn't like that.
I thought that was so indicative of something that Jess would probably ask. So, for one, she said, "You're not my usual type."
Mm-hmm.
So again, I think we're leading on. She's probably going to go into some type of stereotypical state in her mind of this isn't my usual type, and so she's got to ask questions like, "What's your home life like?" She probably doesn't think that he would have parents that were together.
That's crazy. Yeah, I do know what she's trying to say. I do, Erin. I just like, and the thing is, the way Connor just didn't even react, yeah, I was just so freaking disappointed as well. He didn't even flinch. His eye didn't even twitch, like nothing. Nothing. I didn't like it. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's used to that. Like literally, that's probably
he'll probably defend it, isn't it?
Yeah. He'd be like, but why can't she ask that? Yeah. That's one of those, when you see basically that is a microaggression.
Yeah.
And you may step in and the other person is like, no, they didn't offend me in any way. Like you don't need to do that for somebody like Connor. Like, but yes, we can say Jess. I think Jess has generally shown definite things to not being around Black people a lot. If we give her the most pleasant version of outright racist, I just don't think she's been around Black people a lot.
I don't know, but is that by choice? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. I think that is a yes, proverb. She might as well said, "Is your mum a single parent?" Yeah, because it was just that this. It just seemed a weird detail. However, if she asks her to everybody, do you know what I mean? Then fair. But the producers singling that out with Connor, that is definitely a microaggression against.
I know. Yeah. They always know what they're doing, and who catches it. But yeah, most definitely, because and again, the follow on would. I'm sure if she was on the outside asking him, it'd be which parent is Black. Like you know, she's gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You know, she's that type of a person. And
definitely,
he should listen to when people are saying that you are not my usual type. Like, that is a big clue. Like
right.
Your eggs shouldn't then go into their basket.
Like, because she do the same thing to Sean. Like, didn't she say you're not my usual type to him as well?
Yes, she has.
Jesus. Yeah. But we see Will and Uma laying down, very, very cozy. Matilda comes over and she's like, "Hey guys, you look cute, but can I break it up?" And then basically then Matilda and Uma do a love off. Oh, I love you, babe, I love you, oh my god, I love you. Like, what can people just
I need to know, is this like some type of Gen Z thing? Because
I don't know, they be throwing around that word like it's anything.
It's a lot.
It doesn't have meaning.
You met her yesterday. Like, why is the L bomb?
And literally, she's coming to take your guy. So you're not fooling me, Uma. You're pissed. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you look gorgeous. Yeah. It's so fake.
It's so fake.
Yeah, no, I don't like it as well. I don't like this type of talking. But yeah, let us know if this is what girls are doing around the place, because this seems crazy to me.
This is it. I should have actually said my word would be microaggressions, because there's another one coming up. So Matilda's like talking to Will and saying, you've got this mysterious energy about you. Do you know what I mean? Then asks how things going with Uma. His response was, your arrival has actually shook things up in the villa. Do you know what I mean? That was his response. Then she asks, is she your usual type? Why would you ask that, Matilda? Why the fuck would you ask that? Seriously, what was this? What was the point of that? That's a micro freaking aggression as far as I'm concerned. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. He responded, "I'm attracted to her." What the fuck does that mean? I know what it means.
Yes,
but I wanted more. I actually wanted more. I wanted more. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I was just like, you're trying to set him up here as well. If he likes what he likes, then he likes it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are you to be questioning his preferences or his choices?
But maybe she's trying to ascertain, like, is this your usual? Because I'm not like her. Would you like me? Without, because they're not allowed to be like, even to Black girls, even to white girls, they're not allowed to ask this. So maybe she was trying to gauge what he likes.
That's a point, actually, because this has never crossed my mind before. But like, how do white girls ask white men or black men like if they like white girls?
It would probably be that, isn't
Is
it?
it just simple?
What is your usual type? Like,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, maybe you would just ask, like, what is your usual type? Is she your usual type?
Mm.
But then the conversation to go to, I've dated this person, I've dated that person, so maybe we'll be able to gauge what they're after.
No, definitely. Bree talks, yes, absolutely. Said I caught that. Is she your usual type? Means do you usually date black girls? And he's like, she's not. He's like, no, not really, but she's a cute one.
So that was the conversation.
That was the underlining current. Yeah, the subtext
of
the conversation. That's what that was. Body gang, hey. That's alive. So yeah, I just
earlier on was asking, don't we want the girls to be friends?
Don't we want the girls to be friends?
Yeah.
I mean, I would like them to be friends, but they're all fake to each other.
Yes, that was literally it. I thought we wanted the girls to be friends. I'm not following. We do, but I think that fake I love yous and the over complimentation, that's not friendship. And I don't ever think it grows into a friendship as well. It's usually the signs of you're not really getting to know somebody and you're doing fake pleasantries. I would keep that person at arm's length.
Yeah.
If somebody's immediately coming, oh my God, you're so nice. I love you. And we just met.
Too much.
You don't know me. You ain't seen my bitchy sides come out yet. We're not in the love zone yet. We're just, we can be nice to each other.
It's almost like love bombing a little bit, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? It's like too much too soon. Like, relax. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just chill out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And also as well, that exchange between Matilda and Umar, it wasn't truthful. Like, do you know what I mean? It just wasn't a truthful thing. Like, you are not happy that she's over here to talk to Will at the moment. And you literally, by your questioning as well, you are confused why Will likes Uma in the first place.
Exactly.
Are you not? So let's not pretend we're not friends.
We're not at all.
We're not.
And we don't also, even if you're like, you look nice today,
yeah.
There doesn't need to be a love you, babes, love you. Fake.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And this is people in this country, they make friends too quickly and then they're sad when it doesn't go well. Do you know what I mean?
Body gang in life is tonations of I love you, but I'm not going to take it serious if somebody I've just met, even 24 hours or whatever, is shouting I love you at me and I know that I don't know them and I don't love them. I may like them as just a fellow human. I'm not going to take it serious. I'm not really into fast friends anyway. I have very long friendships. So that fast friend thing, past that, long time. Yeah.
Nostra. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Says on Instagram, I agree. The L bomb being thrown around between the girls is a little unsettling. They be doing too much. Yes, I agree. I think it's too much. Like, just be honest with your emotions. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be rude, but like,
that's it.
And the thing is, you can even make light of it. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm getting tough. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just the reality is that's what's happening.
Because that's what they got to do in it. You got to get pulled for chats. So it's very simple. Got to have a chat. You look nice today, and you keep it moving. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, she then goes on to say, this is Matilda still talking to Will. Because when he said like, oh, I'm attracted to her, this or the other, she did just switch the conversation, or it was an edit, I don't know, but it just seemed to switch very quickly. Tell me about your tattoos. And then he does, I think the family ones, and she was just like, I like tattoos, I like muscles, I like tall men, I like nice eyes and good teeth. Then she asks him, are yours real? And he's like, no. And she's like, Turkey. He's like, nah, Newcastle. No.
This is a whole new strand of conversation. Like, this is fascinating.
That's like asking, you know what someone asks, is that your hair? Like,
oh yeah, definitely like that. Yeah, that was a window into, and you're like, oh, It's a new way that people are conversating with each other. But it was funny though. Turkey, Newcastle.
I thought she was going to say, yeah. She probably wanted to say, yeah, I got mine done in Turkey or something. Do you know what I mean? Or I'm going or something like that. But yeah, no, KB said, yes, she did describe him to an absolute T. And the thing is, what the difference is here, because obviously Sean's laying it on thick to her. So he likes her more than she likes him. She likes Will more than he likes her, like for real. Like you can see it from this.
Yeah.
And if he got with her, he would literally be using her because he's not with Uma. Like that's how I feel at the moment. Like it's just.
I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's really into her. He likes the fact that she's onto him because it gives him an option.
I hear that. I still feel like Will could drop Uma very quickly, and I don't know if he is into her in the same way. I'm not sure with Will. Even when she said about that mysterious edge to him, similar. I was like, I don't know where you're.
No, because she spotted the throwback. That's what she said.
I don't know about this dude. I think overall I don't trust him. I think that's the thing that I'm getting from him. I can't read him properly. I don't trust him. That's why I don't know if he actually really does like Uma. I don't know, but I feel like he's probably one of those that are really in this for fame, and that's why I'm not reading it well. I don't know what girl he likes at this moment.
No, I think he likes her. I do think he likes her. Do I think he's probably a scoundrel? Probably. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, as well.
I think he is a scoundrel.
He probably is a scoundrel. Do you know what I mean? But like, I think he does. I think he genuinely enjoys Uma, you know, and he wants to take it to the next level. I think it's the fact that he's not getting what he wants at the moment. He's just like, I'm going to have to look somewhere else. I'm going to have to do it. So Matilda just is lined up nicely and she clearly likes me. So, do you know what I mean? I think it's almost like a bit like Ronnie in a sense. Do you know what I mean? Like Ronnie will just like, if you like him, he's going to try it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, it's that same. You can't really tell what are they actually after. It's you like me, I like you. You like me, I like you. Until the next girl comes in and then they're dropping each one.
Yeah. But he hasn't. Maybe he hasn't been in there long enough, but hasn't done enough to tell me that he doesn't. He literally does. Like he hates her. Not like AYO. Like he hasn't done. He ain't done that. Do you know what I mean? So then while those two are talking, Will and Matilda, then Connor, you know, has a chat with Uma, and you know they just talk a little bit. Like, you know, just like she says like, you know, she's getting to know Will, that. She's quite chuffed with how things are going. Connor, you know, reiterates that he hasn't got a type, although he's already said, has he not already said his, I don't know, like, is he lying? I think he's lying. Do you know what I mean?
He said who his type is.
I mean, he said who his exes are.
Yeah, but he hasn't
really.
You know, that's like the easiest thing to go in there with, other than they seem to lean on like I like blondes. That's okay to say. Or petite brunette is another okay. Other than that, the thing that they always say is like, I don't have a type. I like pretty face, personality.
Yeah.
You have a type.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're not the confines of Love Island are not allowing you to speak freely, basically. But he says he goes on vibe and that sort of thing. And then he asks, are you cool to be having chats with me and stuff like that? And she was like, yeah. So my theory is maybe Connor hasn't dated a black girl before. So
I think we can say that.
Yeah. Sure. we're assuming, but like maybe he hasn't. So maybe this is an opportunity to see what that would be like. Maybe. But you know, generally he said, I think, was it Uma saying that he's very good vibes or something like that? Then we see Matilda and Harriet have a conversation. You know, Harriet's asking how it's going. Matilda's like, the chats with Sean are going very, very well. She wants someone who's obsessed with her. She's absolutely going to get that with Sean. Matilda didn't ask, how are you doing? And Harriet's just like, you know what? This Ronnie situation is still quite fresh. She was like, what? So you still like him? And she pauses what seems like for an eternity. She pauses so long. Do you know what I mean? And then she's like, no. Harriet says like she doesn't like the way that he does things, like all the things that he said and everything like that. And Matilda then spills the beans, which is contradictory to what she said to Tiffany. She says that Ronnie on the outside is very much the same sort of vibe. Like he's a story liker, he's a picture liker, and he's a one night stander. That's what he is. And Harriet's just like, is it? That's what I thought. And Matilda goes on to say, like, if you know what you said that you're looking for, he's not it. Do you know what I mean? And and Harriet says, like, so you think if someone comes in, he would be off skis? And she's like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Harriet confirms a lot of people think that in the villa. A lot of the girls think that. So yeah, I was just like, maybe Matilda is looking out. Do we think that Matilda's looking out for Harriet and not for Tiffany, or what do we think here?
I think Matilda already knows that Harriet is kind of popular. Like her popularity is growing, and giving her the skinny. Like I think she was, and I think with Tiffany, she was giving the PR'd version. Like I think she just knows. I don't know if I like her enough yet. I think she definitely. I don't even think it was like looking out for Harriet in any way. I think it was more like, you run with this because you're gonna tell everybody, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, no, Harriet ain't giving this to herself. She's gonna tell everybody about.
Oh, okay.
It felt a little bit like, let's move this storyline along, and I could see these two getting on as well. Like they have a friendship. Tiffany, I'm not seeing her place. How she vibes with the girls. I don't know who her grouping is yet.
She's spaced out, man. She's spaced out.
No.
Tiffany's in her own world, bro. Seriously.
Catherine says the casting is terrible. No one's really compatible. It's an interesting one, but I believe Matilda though. Like that sounds like Ronnie to
that sounds like the truth. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like that absolutely does. But what did someone say? Oh, first look is out. Oh my god. Okay, amazing. Love that for Friday. Mad Gimme said, I think she's telling people what they want to hear, which is interesting. But I don't think Harriet wants to hear that, to be fair. But she's telling people what they need to hear. Like, do you know what I mean? So she's telling what she said to Tiffany is what Tiffany needs to stay with Ronnie, and what she said to Harriet is what Harriet needs to leave him alone. Do you know what I mean? So and
to just keep it moving. And Harriet knows this about him. Well, he's shown that behavior to her consistently. So she don't even need Matilda to tell her. Like
she doesn't.
Like, just keep it moving, innit? He has dropped you at each moment that he could. He has done that.
Yeah.
Out of the white girls, I like Matilda. So I really, and we've only seen her on our screens for like one episode. Yeah. I'm taken with her. I like
Matilda. I like Grace as well. I like Matilda, Grace, and Harriet out of the white girls. Yeah. So then so then they start getting ready. Jess throws her hat in the ring for Connor with a K. Matilda basically says that she still hasn't chatted to Joey, Kieran, or AYO. Sorry.
She don't need to.
Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere, is it? Do you know what I mean? They done a weird thing where the boys came out first and done their cheers, and then the girls came out. I don't know why they done that. It was just a bit weird. Seriously. And we see Will, Joey, Tiff, Grace, and Ronnie. There was a lot of them. And basically, Will's just talking about Uma in front of everybody. Didn't like that, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. It was 2-3 for me. And saying that basically she's giving me everything. But just not a kiss. Not that I'm desperate for it or anything like that, but like that's how it is. And obviously, you are. You're hungry for it. Gagging for it. Matilda then he says, like, because Matilda came in, do you know what I mean? She's into me. So what is a guy to do, essentially? Grace then does point out the friggin' what should be obvious, that if you pursue Matilda, you're gonna push Uma away. Do you know what I mean? And then he was just like, yeah, well, that's enough for me. So then Uma's with the rest of the girls, and she basically explains that she actually wants to, like, tonight's the night that she wants to kiss Will, but she's scared. And that, do you know what I mean? That he's deserving of it and everything like that, but she's just really, really nervous. Grace then comes over. Uma asks if he's okay. She's like, yeah, he is okay, but he's just happy to take time. He's not obviously not begging for a kiss and everything like that, but he wants to move to the next step, but at your pace and everything like that. So yeah, which is interesting. Then Tiffany is just like, well, we all live on a floating rock, so what does it matter? Babe.
I was literally like, thanks.
Thanks, Tiff.
Thanks, Tiff. Teeth.
Seriously. So yeah, there was that. Then we had a quick conversation with Jess, Harriet, and Grace. Basically, it was, who was it? It was Jess. They were talking about how Ronnie's going on now. Now he's with Tiffany. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And saying like, oh, not being funny, but he didn't go on like that with you, with me, as in Jess, or with you, Harriet. Do you know what I mean? And like, maybe this is how he acts when he actually likes someone. I'm just like, no freaking shit. Like, of course. Yeah. So that was that.
Harriet can't handle that though.
No, she can't.
Harriet is really still like, no, he's gonna do the same to Tiffany. Like she needs to witness that to feel like, okay, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But really, somebody said it earlier on. I do think that I truly believe he got more from Harriet. Like I think he did things with her.
Oh, you think?
It's just the way, that hang on energy. Like, nah, I can't believe he's done this to me. It's even stronger than Jess. Jess was vocal with it, but seemed to kind of like move sideways quite quickly.
Yeah.
But Harriet is giving me more leaning in the bitter space of, I cannot believe he's done this to me. And she can't say why she can't believe how quickly he moved on, because then she's going to let off what they did. But I think he got things.
She doesn't want to be judged, maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe.
And he's a scumbag for that, though. If you know, we did a little bit more than most people are doing in here, and then I dropped you so quickly, but I think he is a scumbag. So,
It's not unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously. And like Harriet hasn't displayed anything to say that she has those kind of boundaries. I'm not gonna lie, she hasn't really at all. Yeah, and yes, I think that's true. Also, Brie talks that Harriet is bitter because their coupling was short-lived. Yeah, she hadn't had time to like see what it was going to be, right? Do you know what I mean? And it was almost taken away from her.
It's like 48 hours. Like.
Yeah.
Chef 14 said, yeah, Harriet is too invested. She gave up the yams.
Okay, cool. We're coming to first look. We're getting there. So yeah, so the end of the episode, they play a game of suck and blow. Do you know what I mean? Which it gave me very reminiscent of Clueless, the movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. They play it there.
Oh my God,
yeah, seriously. But even back then, I thought this was a disgusting game to play. Like, why are they doing this? Do you know what I mean? So
nobody got that. Usually they get that proper smack on kiss.
Yeah, because you don't have to do that. That's
for real. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so, because usually 2 or 3 times that takes place, and I was like, you guys are being very cautious in this game.
Seriously. Rudo says, I'm late to the live today, Nana, but your hair, skin, and lippy is giving baddie today.
Thank you.
So yeah, suck and blow, they play. Uma is the first person to do a dare. She has to pick someone to perform a striptease for her. I thought she had to striptease for someone. Do you know what I mean? That's what I thought it was, and maybe they remixed it. I don't know. But she picked Sean, and I'm just like, why? If Will is right there, like, I don't understand you. I don't get it.
It made sense the first time when she picked Sean.
Yeah, because he ain't getting no love.
Yeah, and she weren't going to pick AYO at that point.
Yeah. This
time, I was like, okay, Uma, I don't get why you're doing this. Do you like Sean?
Do you like Sean? Do you like Will? Like, what is going on? Don't get it.
It's something I was like, it didn't make sense, because it's like, why do you need to be safe? You're not in a triangle. You got a man,
like,
basically.
What's going on?
Who's asking for bits from you a little bit, like, so let him do a little dance on you. I don't know. I don't know why she played that way. I was like,
it said not her partner. Sorry.
oh,
Okay,
did
that
it?
is sorry. I didn't see that
So
part.
I was blatantly like, why didn't she just pick Will? Like, have Will
You know what? Yeah, because the editing, yeah, they played with us, yeah, because even we'll get to AYO. I'll come back to that. Remind me I said that. So so then it was I just thought, yeah, but even Sean, it was still weird to me anyway. Tiff was next and she had to snog the islander. They did say not your couple then that you fancy the most. She also picked Sean.
Time.
Yeah.
Do we believe Tiff actually likes Sean?
I think she likes the fact that Sean could like her or does like her.
But truly attracted to him. I mean, I don't believe Tiff.
I don't know, but she is that kind of way though. She is a bit like, yeah, sweet, like she's a bit. She could do it. She could. I think she could power through that with Sean. Do you know what I mean? Jess could not stomach it, but I think Tiff could do it. Jess had to pick best body, so she kissed Connor. Connie was happy with that choice. Harriet had to high five the couple that won't last on the outside. They keep playing in Harriet's face with these things. Do you know what I mean? They're making her a villain, and it's not fair. She high fived Ronnie and Tiff. Connor had to snog the person that he would intro to his family. He picked Jess.
So basically saying Jess is my girl.
Yeah, I like her.
If we have a coupling, I'm picking Jess.
Because the rules are, as Mimii said earlier in the episode, yeah, that if you shoot when you kiss someone in a game, you're shooting your shot. Yeah, those are the rules of the game. That's what Jess did. That's what Connor did. That's what everybody's doing. Okay,
yeah.
Just want to make that absolutely clear before we get there.
That's the couple.
That's it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Ronnie had to kiss 2 islanders that he wanted to share a bed with. Jess was just like, well, it's definitely not going to be me and Harriet. Ronnie's just like, look, I'm not snogging anybody. I'm a changed man. I'm a committed man. So he picks Matilda, kisses her on the cheek, and he also picks Jess because she sacked him for Shawnee Pie, apparently. Harriet is absolutely delusional. She's Delulu. She was in the hut saying, well, he wanted to pick me. Like, everybody knows it. I don't know why he just didn't pick me.
Harriet, man.
What's wrong with you, girl? What's wrong with you? Seriously.
Like, no. He's trying every which way to be like, it's not you. But this is, again, she gave up some.
She might have. And he's making it very, 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 very clear. Very clear.
He got a bit. And then, you know, when that as they say, like post-nut clarity kicks in.
Yeah.
You're like,
not post-nut. Oh, God. Seriously. Nachao. Nachao Wi-Fi, maybe? I don't know. Says Harriet stand up. She's down bad. She's down bad.
Like,
she's down so
bad. I
bad.
want better for my girl, and I need her to just let it go. Like, just be like, you know what, that was an experience, and move on. Because you don't want Ronnie to come into, like, really in your face, be like, I don't like you. He basically said that we had a good little time together. That's so rude. We had a good little time together, but now I'm going to crack on with Tiffany. That's disgusting.
It was so cold, and she still liked him. It's so weird. Yeah. Joy, I have seen this around, but we can't diagnose.
And why?
Yeah, people were saying that. I see a couple of people make TikToks about that, but I don't know. I don't know. So then that was Ronnie. Then Sean had to whisper a sexy compliment in someone's ear. He obviously picked Matilda, and he said something like, come on, baby, I'm looking forward to you tonight. Matilda said she liked it. Do you know what I mean? And then Sean's like, did it get you going?
I need this over. Like, lock him in, because I need next phase of Sean, because he just makes me cringe too much. It's too much. I like a kind of like cheeky smile with it as well. It just gives me old man vibes. I don't like it.
He really, really does. And then Matilda in the hut is just like, yeah, she likes it, but he was so bold, it was so attractive and everything like that. Then AYO. Ayo was the last person to go. And his thing that he had to snug a person outside his couple who he has the most sexual chemistry with. However, at the top of the episode and in the clip from yesterday, it doesn't say who's in your couple. It just says snug the person you have the most sexual chemistry with. So they're playing with us. Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously.
Yeah,
depending on what you watch, do you know what I mean? It looks like it's annoying. I just don't like the way they framed it like that because it doesn't look good for Mimii at all. He takes Joey long to make a choice anyway. Then he moves across and he picks Uma. He says her name. She looks shocked. Now, I don't know if she was pretending or not, but she looked shocked. Yeah, her eyes nearly popped out of her head. Like, seriously, like, what? And she did look, to me, she looked a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah,
he pecked her because she wanted a peck. She weren't going any further. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, he would have gone for in. It was hell of awkward. You see Mimii at the corner, like sitting up, like thinking, like, huh? Do you know what I mean? Because before this, she's giggling, like, like, who's it going to be? Probably thinking that he was going to pick Nicole or someone. Do you know what I mean? As he's done previously. But picking Uma, that was you shooting your shot in the game. Do you know what I mean? So even if Ayo does not believe that's the case, Mimii does. So you've taken the piss on multiple levels and embarrassed her in front of everybody, and it's enough. It's actually enough. Then.
It's like, so even from the press release when we were speculating, and it was like, dumbest person to do this was probably going to be Ayo.
Yeah.
Or it was like Ayo or Ronnie could do something stupid. Like they're going to jeopardize it. Why I thought it's probably Ayo is because of the date. And it is like, yeah, they always have to have us on this roller coaster. I didn't think he was going to truly be as stupid because of Uma's reaction to it as well. It was like, you've really embarrassed us properly. Like, and I'm putting myself in Mimi's position because she weren't even like, okay, let's snog. She's looking shocked and she gave you a peck. You're now a chief. Like, instantly you've gone down in rankings. So you ain't even just tried to play me a bit. You tried to play me and you failed.
Right.
It's doubly embarrassing.
And that's my brethren now. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Joy, thank you so much. Says Sade for president. Yes. But yeah, it's out of order.
I need him out. Like,
yeah, no. I can't lie.
You can't play and lose.
Yeah, exactly. Like, right now, she's not even because the way when Will has come in, we've seen a change in Uma. She's lit up. Yeah, it's not the same. Why would you do this, bro? Why?
But she sacked you off already. She removed herself.
Yeah.
Too many times she's been sacking you off, bro. Like, this is now, okay, so you really are like blinded by the brightness. She said you're not her type.
Yeah.
Her type has basically come in and she's moving on with that dude.
Yeah.
They got their shit going on. Why are you still trying to insert yourself back into this girl's space?
Yeah.
When she ain't coming to your space and you have a girl, you've been on a nice date with her.
Yeah.
It's loser mentality. It's like, even if I like the dude, all of this happenings, I'd be like, I can't like it.
Can't.
Because you're playing and losing. What does that say about me now?
Exactly, my judgment. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, but the thing is, there ain't no one in that place for Mimii right now. There really isn't. And that's the fucked up thing. It's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Not even Sean is available now. There's no Monvir. There's nothing.
The only thing is to go into a friendship couple with Omar. That's down bad. That's down.
That's really down bad. Honestly, seriously. Mimii was in the heart. She was just like, look, I didn't like it. Like, it was a test and he failed miserably. Like, you know, I like the fact that she's saying it there, but is she going to deal with it and deal with it in his face? Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, Ayo himself, he needs to unpack this whole thing, because what the hell are you doing? Honestly, it's embarrassing.
As you said, at this point, Ayo is a creep. He is.
Yeah.
He is. And it's like, I had hoped that he had grown past his fetishization of Uma's lightness. I hoped that he had just got over that. Like, literally, I've got a good girl by my side. But no.
A good, pretty girl by my side. You know what I mean?
Like, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you're still after this skirt that ain't even after you. it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
No. We need a new guy.
We do.
We need a new guy for Mimii. And that's the only way I can have AYO kind of sell through any longer. But I need Mimii to go to Casa and literally be like, I've found somebody.
We're weeks away from Casa. I don't know if she's going to survive.
Earlier on, people were saying maybe Casa will be announced this weekend.
Oh, really?
I hope so.
Oh, my God. That would be amazing.
I hope so. I hope so. Yes.
First look, let me just set this up real quick. What are other people saying?
Noelle says AYO doesn't rate Mimii and never did. She needs a new guy. For real, for real. I mean, we had been saying that before, because I think we were spot on with his reaction the day before to Mimii being selected. And
Yes.
we both thought like, no, he was like, how is Mimii being picked?
Yes.
Caesar.
Yeah. You don't
don't know what he's got. You don't know.
You don't rate her at all. That's not what he wants. He wants that stereotypical footballer life. That's what he wants. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. He absolutely does. Waving Cat Design says he's fumbling the bag. Leave him at Casa. He's doing what Michael did with Amber.
Yeah.
You don't know that this is the ticket to winning.
Literally.
You're there chasing skirt for real, and it's like, no, you've hit the jackpot with this one, and AYO doesn't know what he's got. So it's a shame.
I don't know. I'm not confident that Mimi's gonna leave though. Not right now. Do you know what I mean? I need to see how she reacts to this and then see what happens, because I don't know. I don't know, babe. I don't know.
What do you think AYO could say to get himself out of this? Like, how could he spin it? And she would be like, oh, okay, I understand what you're saying.
He will say, yeah, the question was, who do you have the most sexual chemistry with? And I just answered the question. Like, I think he's going to go that. Like, I know you're upset and I know how it makes you feel and I know you're friend. Like, he will go for it. He will objection handle the hell out of her. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's not enough.
Like, he's gonna, so he'll soft pedal the I just answered literally. Nobody else who I have an attraction with. Uma's already removed herself.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm being like, I'm moving to her. So I thought I could.
Yeah, exactly, son. It's a game. It was a game. Like, can't take it too seriously. Remember we was talking the other day? I said it's a game. And it's just like, no. Mimii said that, thinks that it isn't a game, that you're shooting a shot, and that's what she believes. So you can't change her way of thinking. But this is what I'm saying. I think he's one of those guys. He thinks he can change the way that she even thinks about things.
He could smooth it that. See, that to me is, I'm not having it, but I could see how she may be like, it is a game. Everyone's playing the game. Depending on how it's backed up by the girls, to be like, no, I don't think anything of it means. I think it's just a game. Like, it depends.
The annoying thing that's going to be, is Uma could be a bit insufferable about it. Like, do you know what I mean? Because to be honest, I'm not going to want to hear, like, I didn't do nothing. I was just sitting there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want it to happen. I don't want to hear anything. I don't need to be reminded that he likes you more than he likes me. Like, I don't know. Unfortunately, I like Uma, but like, I think that's going to be annoying because she's so loud with it as well. And then Jess is going to be like, it's an audacity. Do you know what I mean? She's absolutely.
I wonder if Jess and Nicole are going to back the wrongness of it, or if they're going to be like, no, it's just a game. I wonder how the girls are going to spin it in Mimi's face. Nicole
will be like, you're handling it better than me. That's what she'll be. Do you know what I mean? She'll probably try and not say anything, but like, I don't know. I'll be surprised. I don't know. But I think Jess will definitely say it's an audacity. I don't know what Grace will do. I don't know actually.
Grace is positioning being like the voice of reason. So I wonder if she backs AYO, or if she's like, no, it's taking a piss. I wonder. I just wonder how many people are going to back his position.
Yeah.
Or he could be like, I'm not going. I didn't want to kiss anybody else that I haven't kissed before. So that's why I just went to Uma, because I didn't want to lips anybody else.
Liar. Someone said as well, and he's talking about being a Christian. Yes, exactly.
Look, I'm intrigued to hear the spin that AYO comes with.
Yeah.
Let me see how slick he is. How slick is the shark? I wonder.
I don't know. I think she will stay with him as well, unfortunately. Okay, let's go.
Love Island First Look, sponsored by Google Pixel 8.
It's not even funny though. Like, why would you pick Uma? It's just embarrassing, bro. Like, I don't like that. To say that you're sexually attracted to someone, that's a big thing. I'm building a barrier in bed tonight. Don't even touch me, bro.
Don't look at me, bro.
Literally. Don't even breathe my air.
You can so hear everything we're saying.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, 100%.
The weirdest thing is that through that game, it was like the way he was behaving, like, you know, the not kissing people, that to me was like putting a front onto everyone.
Babe, he's literally acting.
Oh, Harriet.
Stop it. Who's acting?
Oh my
acting?
God. Sorry.
He's watched forever.
What's been
Harriet, who's acting then?
Oh, not your business. Were you in this conversation?
Okay, so who
Were
are
you in
talking
this conversation?
Oh,
Hello, you two.
Hey, beautiful.
Good, all good. Is it right if I take Matilda for a little chit chat?
Cool, by any means.
Easy to chat to you, my love. So, hold on, away from a conversation room. No, you are actually lying.
I know a little place.
Yeah?
no, he's taking us to the terrace.
Guys.
Come with me.
He's going to Hideaway. No, he's not.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Sorry, guys. I had a little wasp moment. Fuck's sake.
oh, wow. Sonia Barley said, Tiffany, the lights are on, but no one's home.
Tiffany wants chaos.
Harriet, though. Harriet needs to rest. She needs to just chill out. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think what do you call it? Oh, mate, what's Mimii gonna do? She doesn't seem angry enough to me. She's gonna have it.
I needed more girls around, like just her and Nicole. That felt very tame. Like,
yeah,
it's easy enough for her to calm herself down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think
she doesn't like an audience. Sorry, Nana. I'm gonna have to get this.
Go and get it. I'll go through some of the comments. All right. What are all of you saying during that? Mimii don't need a new guy. Mimii needs a female friend to put her on game. I feel you on that, but bathroom diaries, you know. AYO is not the prize. He needs to leave Uma and Mimii alone. Yes, for real. Aaron J, I def agree that Ronnie smashed. That's why she's acting up. It has to have been that. I can't see why you would care so much other than you did proper shit with Ronnie, because it just feels a little bit silly. Violin says Mimii needs to woman up ASAP. She does, but is she gonna? Is Mimii? I don't think she is gonna woman up in any way. I think AYO's they're gonna sleep with her barrier for one night. AYO's gonna go all out. He may even do one of those cringy flipping notes.
What, poems?
Take her on a date in the Hideaway or something. Some cringy shit to try and say sorry. And she's gonna be like, okay, I get what you mean. Lakeisha says, I'm sick of Uma. I don't know why people like her.
Oh, for real?
In this iteration, I don't think Uma did anything.
It's not her fault. They're making her
own business, man. Like, what could she do other than be like, no? And I think the peck was a protest in itself, really.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And the thing is, it's just like, are you taking the piss? So, like, the thing is, you know what? AYO might think he's bloody slick, because if he's caught whiff of that Uma hasn't kissed Will, then he tried to kiss her in the game. Nah.
It's dodgy behavior from him. Like,
it's nasty work. That's what that is. That's nasty work.
He smiled too hard when he gets up. It was all teeth and what should I do? And it was snaky what he was doing. I was like, nah. This is all off behavior. There's no rhyme or reason other than saying to Uma, it could be me and you, you know.
Yeah. And the thing is, he should have had that conversation. If he still liked her, he should have had that conversation like beforehand. He shouldn't have had it like then. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just, nah, he needs to go. He needs to go. But as someone said, Mimii doesn't have options.
No.
She don't have options. So, like, what the hell? What can she do?
Yeah. Natural Wi-Fi says AYO's always making Uma a villain. It's enough.
Yeah.
And I kind of,
yeah.
you know, he is. It isn't her.
Yeah.
And how can she distance herself enough? Other than maybe she's got to do a Ronnie on him. She's got to be like,
look, I don't like you. Like, stop it.
We had a moment.
Yeah.
I removed myself.
Yeah.
I'm elsewhere now. There's no attraction there, bro.
Yeah.
I would love her to do that.
It would be great. And maybe, I don't know, it's at first. I don't think I've seen that before. Do you know what I mean?
I know it hasn't happened, but I think
absolutely love
Uma
that.
did that, she would be in the running for the final.
Do you know what? If she done that, then AYO could go home tonight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Seriously, because I think like people will be like, yeah, bro, you fucked up. Because even Ronnie, and Kieran are saying, pick Mimii. Do you know what I mean? You're not even listening to your brethren.
Yeah. So that seems to have been, and also Monveer on the outside was saying that was a thing. People were like, Mimii is a good girl, like she's cool, you two suit. So there seemed to be a general consensus. Why are you even playing with Mimii?
He don't like her.
No, he wants Uma.
Yeah,
and
he wants Uma. Basically.
He does. I need Uma to actually blast him, and then I think she could get to the final.
Yeah.
That would be her. Yeah, Mimii is too soft. She is.
Yeah, she is. She's too soft for Love Island.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she is. I'm not saying she's a different kind of character. Right.
Is there anything interesting in the press release?
Let me just have a quick look. Sorry, I'm a little bit rattled because there's a giant wasp in my house.
It's still in there. I thought it had gone. It's still in.
No, I tried, but I can't find it. But I thought I heard it just then. It's too big. You know, like it's got two. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, go away!
I shouldn't even laugh. I was being chased by one in the garden the other day. Hang on. So Gilda says, Pasty said AYO said it's not over with Uma. Oh, did he? Did she? Mad Kimmy says, lay low. You guys are too funny.
You guys are taking a piss, yeah?
The waving cat design says it's behind you, Sade.
Your life laughing at me. What if I die? Like 60 on a live.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, I can hear it.
Sonia Barley says, imagine how Anna from season 5 would have reacted to that. I know. That's the energy. No one played with Anna, but Mimii is not that girl. Oh god. Yes, Bree Talks TV. AYO never misses a chance to show Mimii how much he doesn't rate her. Ain't that the truth? He really, yes. From his speech where he was chatting shit. Oh man. I feel for the girl. I was taken in though. I do like seeing them visually on screen together. I do actually want their black love story. I don't want it now, but I did for that episode. I wanted their black love story to survive.
It's not dying. It's not dying.
He looks so frazzled.
Trying to come for me.
Oh god.
Trying to come for me, man. Oh my god. No, seriously.
Beverly says, follower-wise, Harriet is doing well. Is she?
Oh, good. Yeah. She's popular though, man.
Is Harriet more popular than Mimii, Beverly?
Yeah. What? I could even say that. Yes.
Yeah, you think? Because I was thinking about this. Other than Grace coming in, let's say before Grace came in, I was thinking, would Mimii be like the most popular girl in there, in the public eye?
She doesn't have she doesn't have
No, she doesn't have more followers than Mimii.
No? Who's...
Yeah, I was really wondering, like,
what's the difference though? What's the difference between Harriet and Mimii?
I
Mimii
feel
is
like
second to Grace. Really? Okay.
Yeah, public perception. I think that there seems to always be real support for Mimii.
Okay.
I was thinking actually sometimes it's a little bit split with Harriet. People like her, but it's like I'm liking her now. Like it's taken a minute for Harriet to get into her popular bag.
Yeah.
So, yes, I was wondering.
Yes, Violin. The spirit, Tanya's spirit needs to possess Mimii ASAP. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can
It does.
you imagine if Shaq was trying to do shit like that to Tanya?
Absolutely not.
Shaq could never. Okay, so Mimii is on 105k. Oh, I like that. That's quite good numbers at this point.
Yeah.
And Harriet 83.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Sorry, guys. I just need to get my composure back because I don't think it's dead either. It's down in a difficult area.
Bree Talks TV thought the same as you. She was like, of course, the White Islanders always come out with more followers. Eventually they do, but Mimii, she's got support.
I'm surprised at that. I'm not going to lie. It's usually not the case. But I don't know how big Mimii was before this anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Mimi's following on Insta has grown the most since the beginning of the season.
Okay.
Yeah, folks like her, you know. I need her to stand up for herself because if she follows behind AYO, she could start losing support.
Yeah. No, not really. Not necessarily. People will still sympathize with her because it'll be Ella. She will have an Ella story.
Oh, Mimii had 3K.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay.
Seriously. I mean, she does come across well. I just wish that she got more airtime that showed her personality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I wish. But yeah.
Bathroom Diary said Mimii had options. She's just slow.
Who was her options? Apart from
Oma.
Oma was, I don't think so. Oma's on the same shit that AYO's on. They're the same.
Yeah, this is what I was coming to. Sun 20 says, I'm not voting for a doormat. I'm sorry. And
people voted for Ella.
But remember, Ella would still argue with Tyreek though. And Ella brought back Bobby.
She was fiery.
Yeah, like Mimii needs
she doesn't have a fight. But maybe she's representing all those girls that are like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, but seriously, she's relatable.
I know, but nobody wants to see that in themselves.
No. Girls are just chilled out, minding their own business. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like you come and just try and embarrass me.
Yeah, I don't think we can say that Omar was an option.
No, really, I don't think he was. No, he really doesn't.
She hasn't had a proper option. She needs a real, and obviously Connor is not even in the running. She hasn't had an option.
No, Connor pretended with that picking thingy.
I know people say this. Carol says the producers of Love Island finding it hard to find a black man that likes black women. They want us to think that. I think
they're just not good at their jobs. Do you know what I mean?
No,
they're not good as. That's what they talk about, like black recruitment in tech. No, the people are there. You're just not good at your job. You just don't. You're not looking in the right places. Then, do you know what I mean? That's what it is. The people are definitely there. 100%. I'm just looking at the press release.
Beverly said, "Another Liberty. Mimii can never be Liberty. Please."
You don't know that. You don't know that right now. You don't know that. Seriously. No, everything that's in the press release is basically what we just saw.
Okay.
Nothing different.
Yeah.
No.
Erin said, someone said maybe because Mimii works in healthcare, maybe she's trying not to embarrass her job and patients.
That is very true because there's a very strict code of conduct in terms of how you conduct yourself outside of your job in those fields for sure. So there is that.
Oh, KB says Mimii could have been more open with Manveer or Omar. She was pretty closed off from the start, though. It made it worse because they haven't brought in anyone viable for her. Monveer clearly said he likes blondes.
Yeah, that was it. Monveer was never going to pick Mimii. He was pretending.
And I kind of think Omar also likes
Yeah.
blondes. So.
I think Omar likes ambiguous.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes not necessarily blondes. I think you just need to look like you're not. Or where are you from? There's a question mark on where you're from. Or have light eyes apparently and cute toes. Yes, thank you, Share 13. Please, people, can you book the like button, please? Okay. Seriously. Was it Samantha?
Don't go on Love Island. It wasn't Sanam from the
same. But she won. But the most boring couple in the whole of I think in the history of Love Island, they're so freaking boring, man. But even to this day, they're boring.
They are, but they're really cute together. They're cute.
Noelle is asking, do we think the new guy likes Mimii? Nah, absolutely not.
No, I think we could probably bet a lot on production told Connor to pick Mimii.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we can really say that was what took place.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought that AYO was gonna react more or something. I don't know.
Well, if this is his reaction, because he could say, actually, that's another thing he could say. Oh, I was so jealous. I didn't know whether you liked Connor or not, so I thought, like, let me just.
I can't lie. If he did, sometimes like when people do shitty things, but the way that they explain it is shitty as well, but there's like some thought behind it. I kind of give them
because I loved you. I've done this basically.
A little, like the rogueness of it can kind of be like, kind of smart.
Endearing.
If he has some slickness to his explanation, I may give him 50 points more.
Yeah,
the 5,000 that he's lost.
Roxanne, yeah, we just watched First Look. It's on the YouTube. Where you can rewind and then thing it. I was battling for my life in the middle of
But honestly, Mimii is no more boring than Millie was with Liam.
You
Liam
know what is
absolutely dumber than AYO though. Yeah, and they won. Yeah, definitely. But Millie did obviously cut off Liam for a minute.
She did. You know what? Mimii might do the same thing with AYO. Millie, I can't lie, she really had a very good, strong sense of style. She really did. So she was serving looks, like undeniable looks, to be honest, throughout the thingy. So she wasn't as boring as I felt like, and she was part of more conversations, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like Mimii, they're not giving her the airtime.
No.
But then it would be
a flourish at all.
Yeah. It would be difficult because like if you're in there with those people, maybe it's just really hard. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not the people that she would choose. We've seen her talk to AYO and Omar like as a chilled out vibe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's probably about that. Everything else looks really forced.
Yeah. Like
do you know what I mean?
There. Yeah. And that would be hard though, being in a space and it's like none of these people are my type of people. And you gotta try but you have to try because it's a TV show and you gotta be entertaining. Yes, Erin, yes, I do have quite a few toxic traits.
Oh god.
What do you think? I think Grace looks the best. She's still,
what do you mean?
Like her clothing. It may actually just be but there's something about her. I am like, actually, Grace seems to be able to wear these clothes a bit better than everybody else is.
But it seemed like she had her own clothes, right? Because Jess was asking her, like, do you have a dress that I could wear?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And the dress that Jess was wearing was banging. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was. Yes. But it would look better on Grace.
I kind of liked what Thing had in a way, Matilda. I think the split was a bit crazy, but she.
Oh
looked
yeah.
right.
The first day, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hot dress, but it was definitely it was a statement and a half.
Yes, because
Like,
when she was sitting down, like on the bed thing, it looked like she weren't even in knickers. Like,
oh,
you
someone
really
said
saw
that
the
she
whole
might be wearing
side.
tights though, or something. I don't know.
Oh, was
That's
she in tights?
No, I don't know. She might, because sometimes that's what they do. They wear tights.
Yeah, it was just the whole thigh leg was
Yeah.
out. It was like, raw. That is a
From
lot
the
of body.
hip.
Yeah.
No, I think Grace is doing it. Like she's definitely locked down her aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? Like she knows what works for her, like hair, makeup, clothes. Like she knows what works, and it is working. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I think Mimii sometimes hit and miss. I think even Umar sometimes hit and miss.
Yeah.
As well. The rest of the girls, absolutely not. None of them.
I don't even notice Nicole. All I ever see is boob. Like she's always either side boob, front boob, cleave. Like it's always a bit of boob with her.
Yeah.
But nothing is like, oh wow, what's she wearing? No, the fashion's been lame. But Grace, just whenever she pops up, I am like, this girl is stunning. Like,
she is.
Yeah.
And she looks like a natural beauty as well. Like obviously caveat because you don't know about fillers, blah 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 blah, all that kind of stuff. But she does look like a natural beauty, and I think that kind of just puts her compared to the other white
another level. It's a shame because that there isn't anybody kind of similarly on the same type of vibe as her. But she looks cool without makeup on, and then when she puts on her makeup as well, she's still equally.
It doesn't look like too much, right? It's like a natural beat almost.
Yes,
like
and then it pans to Harriet, and it is like, oh shit.
Not it pans to Harriet.
When they have their shots together, I am like, you want to just take.
That's hilarious.
Makeup remover to her and be like, let's start this all over.
Yeah, honestly, like take like everything. And like I'm a lash girl, but honestly, I thought we talked about, isn't it, AD's lashes? I thought they were bad. Like Harriet's lashes are bad. They're bad, her hair's bad, everything. It's just no. No.
Nicole looks trashy most times. She does. There's just another like.
Yeah.
Again, I think Nicole always looks better in the daytime when she doesn't have makeup on and she's just in her bikini. I always think she's cute. She looks better then. In the evenings, Nicole, Harriet, to me, both of them look a mess.
Nicole, Harriet, yeah. And Jess is just bored. She's just forgettable. I don't remember.
Super girl next door, isn't it? It's just
that's what I'm saying. She's the epitome of girl next door. Epitome. Oh, is Grace produce a plant? Maybe.
I mean, she says all the right things.
She does, but she runs a social media company as well, so it makes sense. It makes sense. She's thinking about the looks. Do you know what I mean? Even the way even when she was strutting to the kitchen, I was just like, you know the camera's on you, girl.
Yes, yeah. She knows all the angles. Sonia Barley, you're the worst. And Harriet and her Annalise Keaton walk.
But she does do that walk there. She's
that side.
So dumb.
With her hair just
God, seriously.
I need Harriet to not leave though, because she actually is making this season enjoyable. I'm
not gonna lie, you know what, Gilda? I think, as Gilda says, this season I'm happy not to discuss another black girl's hair or lashes. Mimi's on point. Hair, I think so, yeah. Lashes, I'm gonna say I think they could be lighter, actually. I think she should go for a wispy hybrid, to be honest. Like, do you know what I mean? I think she's got a lot going on because she's got quite like small eyes and they just seem a little bit overpowering. So like she could do like a more kind of like balanced outlook, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't think they're offensive, but I think she could just try it like not too heavy. Seriously.
Rudo says Uma has a sew-in. Surely she can help Harriet. Nobody ain't helping Harriet with anything. I've seen them be doing each other's hair, and I've not seen anybody do anything for Harriet.
She's probably just leave it, babe.
Yeah.
Just leave it, babe.
I can do it.
I don't care. Just leave it, babe. I can see her doing that for sure. For sure. Because even Grace has got extensions.
Oh,
Grace she's got extensions too, but she just knows how to look after them. Because when she's in the pool, she wrapped that up in a. She was like, "Don't get no sunscreen in my hair." You know what I mean? Like, nah.
Bathroom Diary says you're supporting Mimii because she's black. I hear that, but she brings nothing. We need another black girl in there to stir stuff up. I don't object to that, you know. I would like a brethren for her. Like,
Yeah. I would like anyone, someone just a bit more energy, just a little bit of energy. That's gonna be like maybe even a bit more protective of Mimii. Do you know what I mean? Because someone said I think when I was fighting with the wasp, that someone said about Anna from season 5. Yeah, she needs an Anna. Where's that Anna? Or
she
even with her Yewande, like, do you know what I mean? Like both of them like really stood 10 toes down deep for Amber. Do you know what I mean?
We do. We actually do need an Anna vibe person in there to kind of bring Matilda ish may have that about her. I don't know. Let's see how.
Because they can bond on the Christian stuff, like because they're both Christians.
Matilda could provide that because Matilda seems to have chat and seems to be able to talk. So maybe that would be helpful. But I would like another black girl in there. I actually would.
Yeah, no, seriously. She's from Portsmouth though, so maybe, bro, that was trying to win. It's me that's still standing, actually.
I heard Adiola.
No, I don't think so. She's well, unless she's thrown us off. Because she said, no, guys, I'm not actually going. I remember her saying that. So maybe if she is, that would be nuts.
Yes.
That would be amazing for the culture. I'm not going to lie. I would love it.
I'd actually love Adiola to be there. But she don't need to, really.
She doesn't need to. She actually doesn't. But it would be great for entertainment. Like, and then her and Omar can go on to win. And Omar will be literally a Lockham, just riding on her coattails. Seriously, that would be sick.
I mean, if Omar got smart.
Oh, Adiola's got a boyfriend. Sorry.
If Omar got really smart and was like, actually, I should lay it on thick with Mimii now. Popular. I could understand if he did that.
Yeah.
To just ride to the end. I would understand.
Yeah, that would be good if they could do a switch. You know what? They went to Adiola and Mariam. They went on a press day, like an influencer trip.
Ain't Mariam Musa single?
I don't know. I think she's got a boyfriend as well. I think. Oh, actually, I don't know. No, I think she has got a boyfriend as well. I think so.
I would like to see her in there. That would be jokes.
Yeah, she would be funny. I actually really like her. She's a sweetie.
Yes,
she's a sweetie. Okay, guys. Honestly, I think we've done our time.
Sugar, it's 2 hours, and we have a meeting soon.
Shit, we do. We actually do. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. This was a great conversation. You know, you saw me defeat a wasp as well. Do you know what I mean? That's bonus content that you probably don't get anywhere else, you know? Serious. So yeah.
But you took the camera off. You actually needed to just leave it off.
Because I knew I had to fight. Oh, my life.
I've been fighting.
I had to fight. It was big, you know. If you think about your normal wasp, double the size. Oh, my God. Seriously. Yes, Sade. Oh my God. And my cat actually done nothing to help. That's terrible.
He's just sitting there watching you jumping up and down.
I'm gonna have words, honey. But yes, book the like button, please. Replay gang, make sure you leave a comment for us. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, please, guys. Obviously, join our membership, become part of the Blue Star gang as well. It's only $1.99.
Yeah, 9.
And we are back again on Monday at 1 p.m. as well, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Also, our episode is coming out of our main show. Is coming out.
It will be out tonight. Yeah, it'll be out at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, guys, watch that as well. Support us, all the things as well. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Emma. Appreciate you. Guys, have a good one. See you later. Bye.
Bye.